everyone, welcome to a new episode of Thronebreaker, The Witcher Tales.
As Meve neared Gatburg, her eyes were drawn at once to the black pennants flying over its palisades. Nilfgaard's pennants. Her scouts found the city's buildings intact, its streets unstained by blood. Black-clad soldiers could be seen guarding storehouses holding loot pillaged from nearby settlements. Curiously, these soldiers were very few in number.
The gates stand open. Clearly the Imperials expect no attack, giving us the element of surprise. We can take back the city and make off with the gold.
Gascon finished.
This is suspicious. Because... why did the villagers, why did the citizens not... Why weren't they butchered? But yeah, fuck it, let's
hated
attack.
Nilfgaard and needed gold to maintain her army. Two very good reasons to attack Gatburg. Her decision made, she ordered her men to prepare for battle. Now the invaders would have to try their hand at defending.
Larven! Essay to nothing!
Attack weakened units. The Queen had feared her soldiers would not court death for the sake of an Aedirnian city. After all, why risk one's neck for a neighbor's home when you have yet to reclaim your own? Nonetheless, Meve's infantry fought ferociously, never breaking. In the face of Nilfgaard's onslaught, the trifling differences among Lyrians, Temerians, and Kedwenis, I don't know how to pronounce this, no longer mattered. Ultimately, they were people of the north, and they must answer each other's call. Weaker units. We're not gonna have Scoia'tael, I don't think. Yeah. This works.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians.
Damn.
Let's show them they're wrong.
This will not end well.
Off to the front yet again.
Yeah. Okay. I need to do this again. Okay. I do not want Pike. I do not want you. Yes.
They feel at home here, the Nilfgaardians. Let's show them they're wrong.
Oh.
Must be an important lesson in this. But what?
This could hurt.
Ah. 101, 102, 103. Hey?
Oh my god. I meant this.
Watch your heads.
I'm glad there is undo in this game.
Wise choice.
No signs of fighting. These Horsens must have opened the gates for the black lads.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, because we don't... Oh.
Again and again and again.
I get it. We don't have the mark thing. So this is gonna be really tough.
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
It's kind of funny, I think.
For Rivia! mine now. Discipline shall bring us victory. Yeah, yeah! We'll catch 'em all!
Ah!
Notice! All roads lead to Nilfgaard.
Okay.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
I know they have like I don't understand why that's 58. But yeah.
Now, how did that incantation go?
Okay, that is down. Oh my god. What the hell was that? My turn.
Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Off to the front yet again.
I've hit the white of an eye from half a league away.
Okay.
Ah!
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Is that the only one? So they only have one last card, and we have more than twice their health.
Scheiß! In tray! The battle's won, Your Majesty.
Yeah, let's go. Second try, baby.
The Battle of Gatberg ended in Maeve's victory, much to its inhabitants' displeasure.
I know.
While she examined the Nilfgaardian storehouses, the city's mayor, an elderly gentleman with a walrus moustache, requested a private audience.
Your Grace, I am old. Kill
I
me,
know.
you'll merely save my gout the trouble. So I'll be frank. You've but few men. You'll not spare a one to defend the city. When you ride off, the Imperials will retake Gatberg, peer into their looted storehouses, and seek revenge. You will be far off, while we shall be oh so terribly near.
The old man creaked down onto his knees and gripped the hem of the Queen's coat with knobby fingers.
Your Majesty, I beg you, leave the gold, or the streets of Gatberg will flow with the blood of our women and children.
Maeve contemplated what to make of the fellow. Should he be praised for his forethought and concern for his townsmen, or condemned for cowardice and insolence? Black Rayla, however, had no such doubts.
Traitors all. Small wonder the town's untouched. Must have opened the gates wide for the southern scum. Now they want us to let them fill their pockets with plundered gold.
Like, you're not even offering men or resources or nothing, so fuck off.
After a moment's hesitation,
yeah.
Neve had her soldiers load the stolen gold onto their wagons.
As you pointed out, Mayor, my army is small, which is why I need gold to expand it.
The mayor said nothing. He bowed to the Queen, then hobbled off, leaning heavily on his cane, as if this short exchange had cost him years of life.
We haven't any reason to rejoice, friend. Blackclads will be back. Just you wait and see. Grim prospect. They'll either hack us into pieces, or drag us off to labor in chains. We haven't any reason to rejoice, friend. Blackclads will
Join me then.
Just you wait and see.
Oh, hi. Hi. I forgot the name. All of Edin burnt, cities, villages, forests. When the flames eventually died out, the kingdom choked on a black, then smoke that bottled out the sun. It became dark, so dark that beasts which once only prowled at night now, too, hunted during the day. What are these things called again? We won't have Scoia'tael, I don't think. Yeah.
Ours is not to reason why.
Night Wraith. Yeah.
Again and again and again. An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay, we only have one of fire.
This could hurt.
Wow, okay. I did not expect that.
Watch your heads.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away. Bigger they are, easier they are to target.
This one is dead. You passed. So did I. I won the round. Hehe. you don't mean to do that.
For Demavend!
Oh. Oh, in turn. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Jesus. So sorry.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Oh.
Her Majesty knows what she's doing.
Tell me you jest.
Left, right, left, right.
We have 44.
We'll catch 'em all! The chase is on! Thing about slings, they hide well.
Ah!
We have 30.
Hey?
We have 14. Okay, I'm gonna pause. And if I need, I still have the bear. We won, let's go. Hell yeah. And this is something. Milady, the cottage is abandoned, save for the man hanging under the roof. I believe he should be cut down and buried, but our soldiers are hesitant to carry out the task. They claim touching the corpse of a man who's taken his own life is bad luck. No, I'm not doing that. I need all the help I can get, man. The Avatar border. Okay. Alright. Come on, Meave! Screw that. You guys are cowards.
Gatburg opened its gates to the Black Lads. Surrendered without a fight. They take the young and strong as slaves. Leave the elders to starve and wane. Elves and dwarves, dirty non-humans, took sides with Nilfgaard. Then of a sudden, hit us from the back. Elves and dwarves, dirty non-humans, took sides with Nilfgaard. Then of a
You
sudden...
don't have to talk like that about non-humans. Wait, what? There's loot? What loot have I missed? My queen, the inhabitants of this dwelling have given shelter to a wounded Nilfgaardian. The landlord said he found him in the field, bleeding and raving deliriously. He decided he couldn't leave the man in such a sorry state, so he invited him into his home. Our soldiers are outraged. They say we must finish off our enemies, not give them new life. Okay, fuck. If in Witcher 3 I would spare, in this game I can't. I don't think.
Was here, just a week past. That was a mill. An inn. Out more than ashes now.
And of the people, not a trace. Not even the bodies.
Well, we're gonna get revenge. I don't think we can go through here. Unless... No, I must go through here somehow. Oh, okay, okay. I see. It's troll. Born of fire. Place both elements on the same row and make their power equal. Okay. Okay. This man.
Left, right, left, right. Again and again and again. An army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay. Hold on.
Give me a time.
Okay.
Arbalist at your command.
Okay. Christ, I was not seeing it. Scars been added to your army can be found in the command tent. Dazwog Runestone. From Maiden Vorto Court Mage to His Excellency King Demavend. Your Majesty, our reconnaissance has confirmed eyewitness reports. Disturbances in elemental equilibrium near places of power have resulted in a sudden appearance of fire elementals. This may be the handiwork of our enemy, a part of the strategy. I will attempt to restrain the creatures before the situation gets out of control. I await further orders. did not get these under control.
Look to the high road. The earth furrowed by wheels, hooves. The Black Lads went at Rosberg with all their strength. An ominous sign.
For Nilfgaard, I'd say. The fortress boasts 2 new towers, a deeper moat, gate of wrought iron. It cannot be taken.
We'll see. Damage unit by 1. Use this ability 8 times. Okay. Okay. Let's battle. Standard. Contrary to popular belief, Nekas are fairly intelligent creatures. At least, intelligent enough to recognize strategic importance of an abandoned Nilfgaardian camp. These beasts had found a new lair, well protected by a palisade. Only they have no thought to closing the gates. Be good. Yes. Wait, what? Wasn't you supposed to turn into a bear? Oh, it needs to be damaged. It's a damaged unit. Never mind. Damaged unit. Okay. I'm an idiot. No. There's no Scoia'tael here. Yes. Yes. Okay, first things first.
This could hurt.
Fire. If so, by the third thing, he might actually use the rot fiends. Okay. I need the fires. Seriously, I need the fires. Oh my god, you're not the fires! Guys, you're not helping me. I did not get the RNG I needed.
About slings, they hide well.
Okay. Like, look at this. Like, he has all the cards, so this is just dumb. This is just dumb. Yes. Yeah.
Enough chit-chat. Draw your weapon.
Wait, now all I can do is pass. And he's gonna get a necker out. For fuck's sakes, man.
Quick and painful this'll be.
Oh my god. Why am I so dumb? I'm fucking sick of this one. Oh my god. This is horrendous. I fumbled this so hard. I fumbled this so hard. It is doable. I just can't be dumb. I need... Oh my god. Well.
This could hurt.
See, -2. What the hell?
Again and again and again.
For Rivia! Thing about slings, they hide well.
What does that mean, man?
Army's a waste of time for one like me.
Okay.
Watch your heads.
What do I want to do? I think I'm going to pass. Yeah. I mean, this doesn't help, man.
What do you want of me?
Left, right, left, right.
11.
Company! Forward march! The chase is on! Ever have a storm knock out one of your teeth?
Good. Really good. You won the first round and I really don't want to mess this up. We're dead. We're fucking dead, man. Like, look at this shit. He's gonna get another 5, which will be 50. Fuck you want me to do?
The white of an eye from half a league away.
$71. No, we can't attack.
I saw them. No other way.
Oh my god, that was scary. Okay. That doesn't help me, man. It really doesn't.
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
Catch!
F13. Is done. Okay, do you have your? You do. Fuck your ghoul. Okay, if I can just push them there. It's fine.
Bigger they are, easier they are to tug.
As long as they don't... Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. I finally did not fumble this shit. This was... My god. The fucking foglets, my guy. I don't know, but like, it just feels that someone's knocking on my door. Alright guys, sorry about that. False alarm. Oh. Interesting. This isn't an active board. Duifrin, these charlatans are about to begin the amputation. They say I have a chance to pull through, but as with such things, nothing is for certain, especially as I woke this morn to discover gangrene had set in, hence the reason I write to you now. If you are reading this, it means I did not survive. First and foremost, raise a glass in my honor. Then make for the trebuchets on the other side of camp. Between them, you'll find some trinkets from Rosberg. I had planned to return for them myself, but it seems the great sun's grace no longer shines upon me. Might you emerge from the swamp in one piece? Heat. Why heat? Man, I don't know how to pronounce that name. Between the trebuchets. Gascon Plus. Right. Let's go, Meave.
What happened here?
Oh, is this your garrison? The impenetrable fortress.
Sadly, it was Rayla who met with surprise. 100-yard gap gaped in the unbreachable walls of Rosberg.
Yeah.
The fortress itself was aflame, spewing black smoke into the sky.
I don't... How? It can't be!
There was no time to consider her question, for Nilfgaardian scouts had spotted Meave's company. The Queen knew battle was inevitable, so she gave the signal to form a defensive line, then drew her blade.
Prevent the scouts from calling reinforcements. At Rosberg, Meave realized Nilfgaard had not started this war simply to draw more favorable political boundaries, not to shift the continent's balance of power, but to burn the north to the ground and build a new Nilfgaardian-dominated world atop the ashes. First, the Illyrians were not fighting for honor nor spoils before survival. Okay, so it's with our deck, but only one round. You. I'm going with this.
Your Grace, Nilfgaardian fighters remain in the city.
Increase that timer by 2. Every turn, resist timer by 1. When timer is draw cards until your hand is full. Reserve units. Oh my lord. I know? How can I attack this guy? Oh, in turn.
Of course, as you wish, master.
It's my turn. Alright.
Catch!
Off to the front yet again.
Bloody Horsens. They'll pay for this.
Oh, I see. I see.
Nothing personal, I assure you.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Hey?
Ach, Scheiß! In Trade!
An army's a waste of time for one like me.
I refuse to believe it. The king could not have died here.
Oh, Lyrian lummoxes.
Off to the front yet again.
Quiet, or the commissar will hear.
Pays late. Again.
Oh. That's it. Okay.
Watch for Demoven's banners! If he's here, we must find him!
Yeah. Well done, me.
The Lyrians met one note of luck in this song of woe. Rosberg had fallen, yes, but the Nilfgaardians, not expecting reinforcements from the south, had stationed only a small detachment to hold it. Meve led her men to victory and retook the fortress. Or rather, what was left of it. What they did not demolish during their assault, the Nilfgaardians burnt once inside the city. Countless charred corpses of both defenders and peasants seeking shelter from the invaders lay among the blackened ruins. Some had tried to shield their children from the fire with their own bodies. To no avail.
Gods be damned!
The queen cried, pounding her fist against the wall. Meve was about to give the order to move on when she caught a stifled whimper coming from a pile of rubble. Her soldiers ran to the rescue, their bare hands digging through the fiery bricks.
Here! He's alive!
The man they pulled from the ruins had suffered horrible burns. His face was a stew of seared flesh and pus-filled boils, and he reeked of burnt meat. Seeing Black Rayla, the poor soul staggered to his feet and lifted a shaking hand in salute.
Engineer, Lieutenant Xavier Lemons, reporting for duty.
Medic! Send for a medic!
Lemons! What the devil's happened?
I know not. The East Tower. I led the defense. Heating oil to tan Nilfgaardian hides. A catapult struck. The cauldron tipped, burst into flames. The rest, I cannot say.
The fortress fell.
Fell?
damned Scoia'tael.
What was that?
Our preparations were perfect. A month, 2 we could have lasted, but traitors were among us. Elves, dwarves planted charges on the buttresses. An explosion shook the tower, a hole gaped in the wall. Our men threw themselves in, filling the breach.
Vermin, filthy, rotten vermin.
I know you suffer, soldier, but Queen Maeve wishes to meet with your sovereign, Demavend. We must know what's become of him.
Gone, luckily. He oversaw the preparations, then returned to Aldersburg. 3 days past.
Then let us do the same. Reynard, prepare our departure.
Hold your grace. Did anyone survive?
You.
Anyone at all?
I don't think they would take prisoners.
No. There were no other survivors.
How could they? An entire detachment? An entire city? The animals.
Soldier, my medics will tend to you as best they can. Then we can escort you home if...
This is my home, your grace. Rosberg, I beg you. Let me join your company. Let me exact revenge.
I respect your fighting spirit, good man. But in your state...
Your grace, I can hold neither shield nor sword, but I can still fight in my own way. I'm an engineer. I build siege towers, ballistae, bridges, whatever you wish. I pray, grant me a chance. Such pain, such ferocity resounded in Xavier's rasping, distorted voice that Maeve could not refuse his plea. Once the medics had bandaged his wounds, Maeve's men set out towards Aldersburg, following Demavend and the Nilfgaardians. At one point in their journey, Black Rayla rode up next to Maeve. The warrior's lips were a thin line, bitten to blood.
Oh.
Milady, the road to Aldersburg leads through Moulderwood, where Eldain's Scoia'tael prowl. Same filth who killed my men and delivered Rosberg to the Black Butchers.
Rayla breathed deeply to steady her furious, shaking voice.
Please, milady, I ask you upon the holies, let us find them and destroy them.
Maeve gave a slight nod. It seemed the road to Aldersburg would prove long and full of challenges.
A pity Willem is not with us. Were he to see what lies before our eyes, caught a whiff of the burnt bodies, perhaps he would see with whom he now consorts, whom he allowed in our home with nary a fight.
If it be your majesty's wish, I shall send a rider to the prince with her.
I wish nothing of the sort. I will not correspond with the enemy.
Neither would I, honestly. That's just not smart. Hello.
Yes?
More about Eldain.
This Eldain. Could you tell me about him?
He should hang.
I'd hope to hear advice that will be useful to us in battle.
First of all, you can't rightly trust the bastard. He doesn't respect our laws, doesn't share our morals. The king once dispatched an envoy to Eldain, despite my advice to the contrary. Found the envoy the next day, eyes gouged out, shaft of his white flag jammed down his throat.
So, diplomacy is clearly not the wisest course. But what of battle? What tactics does he employ?
Like all elves, he's a worm. Avoids open confrontation, sets ambushes, attacks from the shadows, from midst the trees. It would be best to burn this whole forest to the ground, deprive him and his folk of cover, any place to hide.
Sounds rather drastic. Like tossing the babe out with the bath.
Believe me, they'd not hesitate to do the same to us. Not for a moment.
I'm not sure the elves would actually do that because the forests are their home. So I really don't see that happening. Yeah.
Rayla, how are you holding up?
Not certain I understand what you mean.
All Edirn is aflame. Nilfgaard's banners fly over its cities. Don't tell me you're not troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I stationed at Rosberg for 5 years. Knew all on the crew there by name. But that's war. That's its nature. No sense bemoaning it.
I see. Just know if ever you wish to talk.
I won't. But I do appreciate your concern, Ma'am.
Mom.
I must go. We'll speak later.
Hello.
Your Majesty,
Xavier.
I've been meaning to thank you for allowing me to join your ranks.
Certainly, Xavier. I welcome all foes of Nilfgaard to march beneath my banner. But what did the field surgeon say? Have you not resumed work too soon?
I've strength enough to wield a hammer, though my scars still burn, and fiercely so. My lady, I've seen folk turn and frown at the very sight of me. If my appearance disgusts you, I can...
Nonsense. The Nilfgaardians, not you, should be ashamed. You've no reason to hide, no reason to cower.
Thank you, my lady. It means a great deal to hear that.
You've long served in King Demoven's army, haven't you?
Yes, Your Grace.
Why enlist at all? What prompted you to do so?
The king needed engineers. I answered the call.
Not terribly talkative, are you?
I can build any bridge, any ballista, but to talk, well, it hurts to talk.
I see. Well, do not worry. I prefer deeds to words, in myself and others.
Like, how could you not understand immediately that anything requiring head movement, face movement, like talking does, would be excruciating for this man? And you're like, oh, you're not talkative. Can you fucking blame him?
Other matters await my attention. We
My
shall speak
God,
later.
Maeve.
As you wish, my lady.
Good grief. Okay, these people I've talked with. What is going on here? Fresh reports indicate elf named Eldain commands powerful force in Molderwood. Numbers equal or exceed Your Majesty's company. Extreme caution advised. Eldain's background is simulated merchant operating in cooler area. Radicalized after family killed in 1246 pogrom. Eyewitnesses state Eldain cannot be trusted. He honors no pact and never keeps his word. Sucks to be him, I guess. Okay. Workshop. I don't think there's... Oh. The gold. But I want this for sure. Wait. I haven't seen his card actually. Choose a card with order and give it 1 charge. Xavier. Charge 2.
Dwarves breach the walls.
But what? Okay, I see. I see. Hello.
Where's the king? Why'd he leave us a black-clad mercy? They took everything. I'd head to the wood, but my fear of the Scoia'tael. Where's the king? Why'd he leave us a black-clad mercy?
Come on. Come on, Maeve. Get a grip, honey. God, why would you do that? My hand is an idiot.
Maeve's ears caught the sound of a ruckus coming from the camp.
Retreat! Ingrid! A pox upon you all!
It was her quartermaster hurling oaths at the peasants she had freed from the Nilfgaardian slave convoy.
What?
A few had stolen supplies under the cover of darkness and escaped into the woods. Terror and dread gripped the other freed prisoners. Meve mulled over what to do with them, and Reynard, as always, offered some advice.
'Tis high time they went off on their own, your grace. They are too great a hindrance. They slow our march, divert our soldiers from more important tasks. And now this.
Gascon was listening to their conversation. Meve shot him a questioning look.
I opposed taking them in. So, for consistency, I now oppose forcing them to leave. We made their miserable lives our responsibility, did we not? Well then, that is a burden we cannot simply shrug off.
Okay, first of all, this makes no sense. You are telling me that... So, these people were captured by Nilfgaardians and they were going to be enslaved or murdered or worse, if you catch my drift. Because that's just the nature of people, and the nature of people is violence and control and humiliation and all the bad things you can think of, and the things you cannot think of as well. We saved them, and at the time we had the choice of, okay, you can be on your own, knowing that you will not survive because the only thing you have are the rags on you. You don't have food, you don't have clothes, you don't have, you probably have no idea where you are way too far from your home. It's just a terrible, terrible situation, and I, as the queen, offered to let them come with us so they can be, like, I don't know, escorted, fed, you know, things. And the thank you we get, they steal from us. And now this guy, what's his name? Gascon is like, no, actually, like, they are our responsibility now, right? Because we forced them into the miserable lives. No! They were gonna have a miserable life with the Nilfgaards. They are slaves. They were slaves. Are you fucking kidding me? This makes no sense. And no, like, you guys fucking stole from me, so fuck off.
Eve's eyes narrowed and the lines on her face sharpened. She turned to the peasants.
This is an army. We have no time for investigations and long trials. If one of my men steals, his entire regiment is punished. So it shall be with you. As you are unable to keep your kith and kin under check, you must leave. All of you. Today.
Once the peasants had packed their few belongings and separated from the column, the Lyrians marched off. They moved much more quickly, no longer having to adjust to the pace of the untrained, bedraggled refugees. But without the rustic singing and colourful farm wife banter to accompany their steps, the march seemed strangely silent.
For fuck's sakes, man. Give me the map. Yep. It's a puppy dog. Hey, puppy. Hi.
Not liking the looks of this,
Gascon said, furrowing his brow. Meve followed his gaze. Before them, beside the road, stood a hut with a scorched thatch roof.
Why?
Huts abandoned, yet dried fruit and mushrooms hang from the eaves. Famine raging all around and no one's been tempted. I'd send a scout if I were you.
The Queen did as Gascon suggested, and sent 3 infantrymen to reconnoiter. They entered the hut and found only silence, that was soon broken by a blood-curdling growl. The soldiers ran out at full speed, tripping over their own legs. Meve drew her sword, convinced a horde of neckers or ghouls would soon attack. But her fears proved unfounded. Instead of monsters, out of the hut came a shaggy dog, a torn scrap of fabric clutched in its teeth.
Milady,
one of the soldiers began, his face red with embarrassment and his hands covering a hole in his breeches.
Was dark as a well inside, and that hound, it jumped out at us all of a sudden, biting it and snapping. Bad boy,
Gascon said with a smile, then pulled a hunk of dried sausage from his bag. Bought by this generous offering, the dog calmed down at once. Further examination showed the dog was the hut's only resident. Like many others in Aedirn, its owners had disappeared without a trace. Their loyal mutt still guarded the premises, waiting for his master's return.
Let's take him with us,
Gascon said.
Otherwise, he'll die here, of his own hunger or someone else's.
Let's go.
A watchful sentry like this could prove useful in our camp,
said the Queen.
Fine, he can join, but he shall need a name.
How about Reynard?
Proposed Gascon,
Wow.
a cheeky grin smeared across his face.
That way, he'll come when you call, sit on command, and always be a heel. Always heel, that is.
Watch your words,
said Reynard, hand tightly gripping the hilt of his sword.
or you'll learn I'm not at all as tame as you believe.
Enough, both of you. That's an order. As for you...
The Queen took a good look at the dog, who still had a scrap of fabric in his teeth.
Since it seems you've a taste for the cloth of the nether regions, I dub you... Knickers. Will that do?
The dog wagged its tail vigorously, as if thoroughly pleased with its new name. Meave's company marched off, a furry new recruit richer.
Wait. This is an actual picture? Knickers? I know what knickers are. What kind of card is the dog? Where's the dog? Puppy. Fuck, why can't I see it? Where the fuck is the dog, man? Am I blind? Where the hell is the dog? Here you are. When you play a gold card, may raid your hand immune. Manually targeted. Status as well as between the water to range. Move automatically to battlefields. When you play a gold card. Excuse me. Easy camp. Alright, puppy dog. Knickers. Oh, look at this. Yeah. Quite cheeky. He was hiding. Map, please. Huh. Oh, I know what this is. I remember. Right, so we go down. All the wood we will need. Hello. In order to evade Nilfgaardian patrols, me veered from the main road. This too, however, presented other dangers. The Lyrians lost their way, riding through a mist-draped forest, following a narrow, overgrown path. They stumbled upon a ruined homestead. It appeared abandoned, yet the pierces can be deceiving. Eliminate the ancient foglet. Do not let Meave die. Okay. I'm not sure I understand this, but I'll try. Okay, so different strat that I'm gonna try. This is the first one.
Watch your heads!
What is he gonna do? Right, so slinger.
Thing about slings, they hide well.
Turn. Okay, it's match. So far, it's matching what I have. Now what? Okay.
Stop your yapping and start digging.
What do I do after the last one? Okay, you attack this one. Alright. Should have. Oh, why do you have 28, man? Oh my god. 10. We do. Okay, right now he has the video I'm watching. He has this one in 2 and this one in 2, and I don't. But also, he's on 28 and I'm on 26. So I don't know what's up with that. Oh shit.
Gonna need 3 buckets of nails and a tub full of pegs.
Okay, 19. What the? Okay, is done. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. He needed another turn, but I didn't, and I don't know why. I don't know why. This forest belongs to Ainsaid. Leave this place at once, cursed Dwayne, or you shall remain here for all eternity. Eldain. Alright. Well done, people. And that was tough. That was tough.
Neve and her companions neared the Moulderwood, a dense, ancient forest of trees whose tangled branches had witnessed the conjunction of the spheres. It was not until King Vidamont's day that a road was finally carved through the primeval thicket, significantly shortening the journey from Rossburg to Aldersburg.
Even when peace reigns, danger rules this road.
Rayla said.
Now no one dares travel it.
At the edge of the wood by the road stood an enormous willow. Its branches swept down to cover its trunk, looking for all the world like long tresses shrouding a woman's face. Neve had an ill premonition. She did not like the sickly sweet aroma wafting from this tree, nor the metallic buzzing of insect wings. She sent a scout to investigate. He drew aside the drooping branches and stumbled back. There were men bound to the tree, covered in sap oozing from gashes in its trunk. Its heavy scent had attracted swarms of insects, flies, wasps, bees and beetles. They seethed over the bound men, crawling in and out of their ears and nostrils.
Eldain welcomes us to his wood,
Rayla whispered. Neve stepped towards the tree and saw the men stuck to it were all still alive. Those the elves had caught recently writhed and howled for rescue. Those hanging longer merely followed the queen with half-crazed, bloodshot eyes.
They are beyond rescue.
The Lyrian soldiers stood, daggers in hand, waiting to sever the ropes and free the unfortunate captives. But Neve stopped them with a firm gesture.
Stop! Most are beyond saving, and this may be a trap. Keep your distance from the tree. That is an order.
Neve's men usually carried out her orders without a moment's hesitation. This time, however, they glanced towards her, reluctance writ on their faces. Only after Reynard repeated the order did the Lyrians sheathe their arms and slowly move back towards the road. For a long time thereafter, howls from the old willow trailed them.
Like, I'm sorry, but this seems like very obvious that it's the best course of action, and these
Hear
soldiers are fucking dumb.
Unmindful of war, they sing on.
Those are no birds, my lady. Just Scoia'tael scouts use animal cries to communicate. Tell the men to hold to the road, my lady. Anyone wanders in the trees, they don't come out.
Aww. Yep. Translated from Elder Speech. To all divisions, the Lyrian Queen is currently passing through the Molder Wood. Her regiment is not large, but we cannot afford to underestimate her. Do what you can to halt her advance, and weaken her forces. We will strike when they are at their breaking point. Eldain. Is this like the statue of Ensed? Milady, our soldiers found a merchant at the bottom of the pitfall. He's in poor state, with extensive wounds and a high fever. What shall we do with him? I can pay you. Attention! In light of recent events in the Molder Wood, I hereby order the following. Representatives of the other races caught consorting with Scoia'tael shall be executed without trial, together with their families, and their belongings confiscated. Representatives of the elder races are forbidden to leave their dwellings after dark on penalty of lashing. Taxes for representatives of the elder races shall be increased threefold until further notice. Hello.
Neve's path took her to the village of Eichenfurt. Unlike most settlements in the area, not a single human dwelled here. Instead, only elves and dwarves sat on its porches and stared at the passing Lyrians with clear aversion. Not a single greeting was extended to their allies in arms. Not a single peddler tried to hawk their wares. The only sound was that of snapping shutters and slamming doors.
Something's amiss,
Rayla said, furrowing her brow.
Order a halt, my lady, and give me a moment to look around.
Sure.
You've a quarter of an hour.
Neve said as she dismounted.
And not a moment more.
The queen sat in the shade of a large pear tree. She shut her eyes and listened to the chirping of crickets in the grass, savoring a rare moment of relaxation. But the calm did not last. Within moments, one of her scouts returned, a certain Sergeant Niedermere. Tears streamed down his weathered, scar-pocked face.
Lady, come with us, please. You'll need to see this for yourself.
The sergeant led her to the still smouldering remains of a mill. Her soldiers were picking things out from the ashes. When she got closer, she realized in horror they were human skulls, some no larger than apples.
Tell the villagers to gather by the well.
The queen said in a strained voice.
Or be executed.
The elves and dwarves attempted no denials. They admitted Eldane and his Scoia'tael had helped them round up all the humans in their village, march them into the mill, then set it aflame.
They stole our lands, defiled our names, beat us, murdered us in bloodthirsty pogroms,
shouted one of the dwarves.
They had it coming to them. Got their comeuppance, I'd say.
Meve was no stranger to the cruelty of war, but the enormous evil she found in Iconfurt overwhelmed her. She felt a terrible weight on her chest, found it hard to draw breath, and her head spun. She felt she could hear the cries of humans being burned alive.
Mom,
whispered Reynard.
You must pronounce something.
Or simply turn the matter over to me, Your Grace.
Rayla interrupted.
I know what to do.
Do as you see fit.
Meve said quietly, gaze fixed on the ground. The queen snapped her reins and rode out of the village. She did not want to witness the bloody massacre of non-humans her soldiers were about to perpetrate. What she had seen at the mill already sufficed to keep her awake for many nights to come.
Do not give a fucking shite. Like, the Witcher world is so grim, man. Like, everyone is a piece of shit, you know? Like, racist and absolutely no regard for others. Yeah. Oh, look at this. Oh my god, can I? Yes. It's still kind of fun. Ooh.
What was that?
Meve asked Reynard, who rode beside her.
A scream. A man's, I think.
Need to investigate. Gather a few men and we ride. Quickly!
The screaming came from a small settlement. When Meve rode up to its farmhouses, her horse reared and neighed in terror. Necrophages swarmed all around. The monsters surrounded a few Nilfgaardians who were trying, with no success, to chase them off with torches. Reynard swept his gaze over the carnage.
These
and said,
are not torches.
They cannot stave them off, and their armor is too heavy for them to flee.
Meve squinted and smiled cruelly.
Soldiers, we behold a battle. On one side fight bloodthirsty, mindless beasts who live to kill, and on the other, ghouls. To my mind, they deserve one another. Fall back.
The queen tugged her reins and turned her horse. Soon thereafter, the woods rang with Lyrian laughter, mixed with cries of terror from the Nilfgaardians as they were dismembered alive.
Like, there's two things. We're talking about people that are invading, pillaging, murdering, and even worse things. And I'm supposed to feel compassion or whatever. And in this game particularly, every fucking time that I try to be a decent, reasonable human being, right, I get butt fucked. So Nah. No more... No more nice me. Or something. Oh my god. Is that a unicorn? Yennefer Vanderberg was here. Come on. Map. I don't remember. That looked like wood. Okay, never mind. We got it. This is a path. Hello. The presence of wind-tossed tents suggested others had visited the Moulderwood not long past. Yet, why had they deserted their camp? What had become of them? Before the Illyrian scouts had a moment to investigate, they were surrounded by the sounds of slackened bowstrings and whistling arrows. Shortened battle. But it should be with my deck, though. Yes. No. Aw. Not you. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I wanted the other. I wanted Rayla.
Duanve Camest.
Have it, the white of it.
Come on, man. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
I was hoping you'd say that.
Catch!
Damn. Only hit one. Okay. It's okay. I think. I hope.
Again and again and again.
Damn.
Peace with humans? I buy that.
Really?
I smell a leak.
That works for me, man. Alright.
Ever have a stone knock out one of your teeth?
Okay. It's working a lot better.
I shall not fail!
Good job, Nickers. 2, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4.
None shall tread on us!
Fuck.
Have it the white of an eye from half a league away.
I'm gonna tune it into a bear. Okay. Okay.
For Demavend!
What in the fuck was that?
Fine! If my coin's rank to ye, go kiss a dog picked its tail.
And just when you thought things were about to get dull.
Play a card from my deck. Will this work?
You must sweat like a swine in that jacket.
You mad? Don't shake that!
Well, like, we have 62.
Death awaits us all.
I don't know what that is. Okay. My turn. Like, we have 57. And...
This is elven land, Dwarf, upon which your
Oh.
kind dies.
Let's go! We won! Hell yeah. Perfect. Map. Come on, man. Alright. Well, guys, I am going to stop the episode here. We are making a lot of progress in the game. I'm enjoying it a lot more in terms of gameplay mechanics because I now finally understand how to build a deck. Like, somehow I can envision some strategies, even if I really struggle to pull them off. I'm not... the game... My gameplay, like my thought process doesn't feel non-existent anymore. So yeah, but what I'm trying to say is that it took me a very long time to kind of get the game, and I still don't get it fully, and I doubt I'll ever will, because this is still Gwent for smart people. I'm really liking the story, following along. It's more of Witcher lore, so if you like the Witcher universe and not restrict, you know, if you like the Witcher world and not just Geralt's story, you know, or Ciri's story, you will get enjoyment out of this because it's still in the same universe. And but I would argue that it just tells a very different story from, I mean, The Witcher from the story told in The Witcher 3 or in the books that I'm still reading, by the way. And one thing that is really surprising me is that being kind, being fair, or trying to, does not pay off at all. Or at least it's not paying off so far. But I guess we'll see how it goes from now on. Like, I'm definitely being much more cold-blooded than I thought I would ever be when playing a game when there's choice. Like, I always try to be as reasonable as possible, as cool, calm, collected as possible, as fair as possible, as goody two-shoes as possible, and like, so far I can't think of a good outcome based on my, I'm going to use Mass Effect terminology here, Paragon decisions. So I'm going Renegade. So yeah, guys, enough babbling. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you soon.